joining us now. You saw him in that video, retired Navy SEAL officer, the co-founder of Legacy Expeditions and CEO and founder of the Talent War Group, Mike Sarraille, over here on that side, along with the director of the film, 777, They Said It Couldn't Be Done, Dan Myrick. Gentlemen, welcome to the program. Mike, nice to see you again. Dan, the first time. I should point out, by the way, Dan, I noticed that you were also the director of the Blair Witch Project. So anybody that got freaked out by that film and thought that was great, this is the guy doing this movie. I want to throw that out there real quick. And the fact, Mike, that you guys did all this to benefit a charity, Folds of Honor and other charities that help not only the fallen, but their family members. And so God bless you guys for putting this together. Welcome. Mike, let's start with you. That jump I did with you guys like a year or so ago, was that part of the whole jump or was that for fun? The day I got the jump with you and Nick.
That was sort of the post 777 media tour that we were doing. But no, that was a fun jump. We enjoyed you. You were great. Trying to remember who came with us. She was a little freaked out. Was it Alicia?
We had Alicia.
That's right.
Alicia Summers on our news side of the house at OANN jumped with us. And I went with Nick and Alicia went with you. Yes, there's some video. That was a lot of fun, guys. Talk to me about how you came up with this, Mike. Is this something in the skydiving community that everybody knows about this thing called 777, or is this more of a special operator military thing?
So within the international community, skydiving community, it's always been this, like, for the last few decades, this thing that couldn't be done.
Okay.
It's either called 777 or 777, 7 skydives, 7 continents, 7 days. And everyone said it especially couldn't be done if you don't have a private jet. Well, I couldn't raise the money for a private jet. I could raise enough, Dan and I and Christian and Andy Stumpf, to just do the expedition, fly commercially, as well as film the documentary. But you know what? Here's the point. Don't ever tell an American fighting man or woman something can't be done. We'll say, hold our beer and watch this.
Amen. I love that, brother. And you only get that from badass special operators, folks. These are the guys, by the way, that you want in the military. Okay, not the woke garbage that they're going for today. You want real fighting men, Navy SEALs, Marine Recon, EOD, stuff like that. Dan, you're a Hollywood guy. Tell us how you got involved and why. Because let's be real, there's not a lot of Hollywood guys anymore that like telling a lot of pro-American patriotic stories.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm actually from Florida, but
well, there you go. That helps.
Hollywood for a little while. But yeah, I mean, the thing for me, and at the end of the day, I've always been a big supporter of the military, and you know, I think a lot has gotten lost in the discussion, political discussions about not only the military but police and first responders. And I just think that's not a political issue for me.
Agreed.
I mean, if you can't support the military, first responders, the police department, I mean, these are the men and women that are keeping us safe, literally every day, risking their lives. Mm-hmm. And I think it's just important that you know, people like me from Hollywood per se kind of shines a light on not only the sacrifices that they're making every day, but the ones that the stories of the fallen that these guys are jumping for. I think that's just as important to remember those that gave the ultimate sacrifice and not take it for granted. I mean, I'm a civilian. I don't take it for granted that these guys put their toes on the line for us every day. And I just want the rest of the world to see that.
Good for you. God bless you, Dan, for getting involved in this project. Mike, tell folks where the cash went that you raised from these amazing jumps on 7 continents in 7 days.
So all the money went to Folds of Honor, which helps with educational scholarships for the spouses and children of either fallen or disabled veterans. Now, why we chose Folds is 91 cents of every dollar actually goes to the programs, which is why they have a platinum rating on pretty much every veteran rating platform. And they give $5,000 scholarships to military families. And it's in line with Legacy Expeditions because they believe in educating the legacy of those who fell to change their station in life. And for that, there's no more noble cause. And Dan and I were absolutely behind it. And let me just say one thing. Yep. You know, what people don't know about the Blair Witch is it was a indie box record-setting film, $238 million at the box office, broke every indie record, and created a whole genre of films. So the fact that we got a guy like Dan Myrick who said, I'm in, knowing that I couldn't really pay him, he said, we'll do this together. We'll figure it out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's the type of guy
guys,
he is.
Real quick before I run out of time, Where can folks find it when it hits the theaters in May?
LegacyExpeditions.com.
Okay, that's the best way.
LegacyExpeditions.com, and the ticket platform is on the website. Go, you'll find it. It'll say purchase tickets here for one of the premieres, and then it'll run in theaters, select theaters across the nation, 31 May to 4 July.
Okay, I will see you at one of those premieres, I promise. I'm going to be there. We're going to enjoy this film, and we're going to spread the message. Dan Myrick, the filmmaker, thank you so much. Mike Sarraille, I don't have enough thanks for you, brother, for your service to this country. God bless you.
I don't need it. Thanks, Dave.
I know you don't. You guys take care.